Hi, I'm Mary Olson, Reader's Advisory Librarian, and today I'm here with Kaitlin Booth. She's our Children and Teen Acquisitions Librarian, and we're going to talk about one of our books for young readers for One Community, Many Stories. Hi, Kaitlin.
Hi, Mary.
Thanks for joining me today. Tell us a little about what your job is for the library.
So I'm the Children and Teen Acquisitions Librarian, and what that means is I select and purchase all of the children and teen materials for all 7 MCDL locations.
So all the new books and movies and kits and fun things that kids like to enjoy with their families, you bring them into the library.
Yep, that's me.
That's a wonderful job, and we appreciate you doing it. So we are going to talk about Remarkables by Margaret Peterson Haddix. And tell us a little bit about this story and what it's about and what kind of reader might like it.
All right, so The Remarkables is a book by Margaret Peterson Haddix, as Mary just mentioned, who you might have heard of from her series Shadow Children, has been very popular. And Remarkables isn't part of a series, it's a standalone novel. What it's about is an 11-year-old girl named Marin who moves to a new town with her parents and her baby brother Owen. And she leaves behind in her old town some secrets and some things she's done that she's ashamed of. So she's really looking forward to getting a fresh start. Her first day in her new house, she is exploring the woods behind her new home, and she sees a group of teenagers, older kids, that she's just really intrigued by. They just seem cool and interesting, so she watches them for a little while. And while she's watching them, they disappear into thin air. So obviously that freaks her out. She turns to run, and in the woods, she runs into a boy her age. And it transpires that this boy's name is Charlie, and that he can see this group of teenagers as well. He calls them the Remarkables. And he believes that one of them is his father. Now, Charlie has secrets of his own that we discover. He lives with his grandmother. We don't know why at first, but he believes that the Remarkables hold the key to him helping his father fix his life and thereby Charlie getting his life back the way he wants it. So he and Marin sort of take up this adventure to try to make contact with the Remarkables to help Charlie's father come to terms with his past.
So it's a blend. It's a little bit of mystery.
Mm-hmm.
And what other kind of readers might like this book? Readers who like what?
Well, I would say it's hard. It's a mystery, but also obviously there's fantasy elements with the time travel and the disappearing people. But it's also, a family story, not just Charlie's family, but Marin's family. Marin is growing up and she's seeing her parents in new situations. And with that, she's learning the lesson. We all learn that our parents are people. They're not perfect people, but, we can still learn from them and they still love us. And then there's also an element of growing up, a coming of age story, bullying and toxic friendships and things like that a lot of kids go through, what really makes a friend.
And there's a lot to talk about and think about with this book, so it's fun to read. Parents and kids read together, and the part about growing up and understanding your parents a little more, that appeals to parents as well. So adult readers will like this book too. We have Margaret Peterson Haddix is coming virtually to our library on October 13th at 6:30. It's going to be a virtual event on Zoom. So we would love our readers to join us and meet Margaret and talk with her about the Remarkables. So Kaitlin, thanks so much for being here today. Thanks for bringing the book to us to choose from, and we hope everybody joins us and reads One Community, Many Stories. Thank you.
Thanks, Mary.
Bye.